Well, if you own or manage a new business, listen up. Sometimes the paperwork to keep the doors open can seem endless.
You need your business licensed, insured, bonded, and the list can go on. But in our Scam of the Week, Contact KY3's Ashley Reynolds explains how you could be persuaded to pay for something that shouldn't cost you a dime.
And we have anything that they want. So this is to show some colors, just a little bit of a sample of what we can offer.
For Amanda Plaster, starting her business Sparrow Design Company in Hollister is a dream now in print.
My business partner and I both are just some moms that had this idea, and we thought, let's see what we can do with this and see where it goes. And you feel like you're doing all the things that you're supposed to do and taking the steps that you're supposed to take.
They crossed their T's and dotted their I's, not just on shirts, but on required paperwork. They're licensed and legit. Then the phone rang.
I immediately thought, oh my goodness, we're in trouble. Oh, that's OSHA. Okay, I better get serious. So I get my little notepad and start writing down everything she's saying. She kept saying OSHA posters, OSHA fines, OSHA regulations, the compliance number with OSHA, that we had a specific number already tagged to us.
They were told they had to pay a $189 compliance fee.
I didn't feel good about it at the moment because of how pushy she was and very demanding, especially of my credit card information.
I don't know if it's a legitimate company or if it's just a flat-out scam.
So let's check out some of their products.
Contact KY3 did some digging. Occupational Compliance and Safety Administration is a company based in Florida. They want $34 for OSHA posters.
Looks like they're selling fire extinguishers for, anywhere between $50 to $100.
I found a similar one on Amazon for $20.
Hi, I'm calling to see if you're with OSHA.
The operator told me they're not with OSHA, but sell OSHA requirements.
So if I own a business, I have to buy this.
It's recommended, I was told.
You know, to us, $189 is a lot of money right now, and you're starting a business. Every penny counts.
I called OSHA, and it has nothing to do with this company. OSHA will never call a new business and ask for a compliance fee. I showed this website to the city of Springfield, and officials say it's an exaggeration of the reality. You can get a lot of these posters, including that $34 one, for free. Yes, free. You can print them off the OSHA website. Got a scam tip? I'd love to hear about it. Email us at contact@ky3.com.
Protecting your powerful pills. Hackers might have found another way to get into your personal info along with your medicine. So now your prescriptions could end up in the wrong hands. Here's Contact KY3's Ashley Reynolds with our Scam of the Week.
Lisa, scammers call you and say they're with your pharmacy and your prescription needs to be refilled. Don't buy it.
They're wanting it because they're addicts.
Betty Lindsay had a stroke. She takes painkillers.
I don't have any blockages, but I got a hole in my heart, but they're checking for AFib. Well, I'm in pain sometimes, and I have to take it.
She got a bogus call.
They left a message. This is Walgreens. Need to renew your prescriptions and everything. And I thought, no, not on hydrocodone. I know it wasn't right for these painkillers.
It's not right because there are new federal laws. The DEA recently tightened the lid on hydrocodone.
With Class 2 medications, you have to have a new prescription for each fill. You can't put refills on that prescription anymore.
Crooks were trying to steal Lindsay's meds.
And if I don't recognize the number, I don't answer it. I just won't.
Contact KY3 called the number.
Thank you for calling Walgreens Refill Reminder. To ensure your confidentiality, please enter your date of birth using 2 digits for the month, 2 for the date, and 4 for the year.
The auto call asks for your social security number.
I'm going to hit 0 and see if I can get through to someone.
We are not able to complete your request.
These hackers can get into anything.
Protect your ID.
Before you dispose of them, always remove any information with your name or anything like that off of the label, off the bottle. Try and make it as undesirable as possible. So if you can mix it up with use coffee grounds or use kitty litter.
They're too lazy to get up and go to work. You know, if you're stuck on pain pills and stuff or any type of drugs, I think you need to deal with it, and I think they ought to be prosecuted.
Still no word on exactly how the crooks are getting these phone numbers. The common denominator, everyone who's getting these calls we've talked with has hydrocodone.
question a phone call like this because your pharmacy should already have your personal information. I talked with Walgreens corporate office today. Walgreens is not generating these calls, and they'll never ask you for your full social security number on an automated call. Always call your pharmacy directly. We got this story from a tip. If you have a story idea, feel free to email us, contact@ky3.com.
Well, imagine a wedding with no flowers, no food, or any other traditional essentials. That's the sad situation for a bride-to-be from Blue Eye.
She wants you to learn from her mistake. In our scam of the week, here's Contact KY3's Ashley Reynolds.
She's a smart cookie with thick skin, but her Achilles heel was a threat by a so-called IRS officer telling her she wouldn't make her wedding because she messed up on her taxes.
Caught me off guard, and he said, this is Officer Michael Johnson with the IRS.
While making wedding plans, Karen Reed was called out on her landline, or so she thought.
We believe that you have committed fraud. And this is where he got me first, because it was kind of like, all right, I did my taxes myself 4 years ago, so maybe possibly I made a mistake.
She had to pay up now or go behind bars.
I'm getting married. I can't be in jail for 180 days, for God's sake. I was so panicked that I was, getting like crying, hyperventilating on the phone. He's like, Karen, crying is not going to do anything about this. You need to follow procedure now, that you're a good person, and that you're going to take care of this right now, today. And I said, okay. I said, absolutely.
She got these green dot cards at Walgreens and CVS, sent $500, no questions allowed.
Go ahead. He goes, put the phone to the sheriff's ear, and I'll have you arrested. Every corner that I turned, I was stopped, and he had something else to terrify me about. It was the most horrifying thing that I've ever been through. He's like, oh, the email's coming. The email's coming. He's like, cross your fingers, Karen. And I'm like, please, God, I'm just crying. I mean, just in hysterics. Please, God, let this go through so I don't get arrested, And he goes, no, Karen, I'm sorry. It didn't go through. You're going to have to come up with another $500. And I'm like, oh my God, this is my wedding money. I get in the car, I go back to my ATM, I get the last of the money out that I have to my name. He's like, you should smile. He goes, you're such a good person. I mean, it was really maniacal, okay? It was sick.
Reed says her fiance put on the brakes.
Karen, it's a scam. Now stop it.
She finally hung up.
It's just horrible, and I just don't want anybody else to ever have to go through this, and nobody should.
The crook took $1,500. Reed filed a report with the Attorney General. The IRS will never call you. If you get a phone call like this, you can call the IRS to verify. Reed gave us Contact KY3, the phone number these cons are using. We have it posted on the Contact KY3 page at ky3.com. For what it's worth, I called the number. They say they're with the IRS. I left a message. I'll let you know if they get back with me. Meanwhile, I called the real IRS, and they say that number is bogus. Reed emailed us this scam story. If you have a scam tip, send us an email, contact@ky3.com.
Here's a question. Are your friends on Facebook really your friends?
Does the profile picture match the face? Contact KY3's Ashley Reynolds has our scam of the week.
Well, you trust the Facebook name matches the real person. For instance, this is my page. You can see the blue check mark right here. I am verified. But when it comes to Facebook friends, you can only assume you're connecting with the real McCoy.
Are you just livid?
Yes, I really am.
Ashley Hayes has a virtual case of stolen identity.
They're pretending to be me. People think they're actually talking to me.
Hayes' real friends asked her why she had two identical Facebook accounts. And it says your name.
Yeah, my name is everything. Is an exact duplicate of what my profile looks like.
She has an impersonator.
The first thing they did after they started the page is they blocked me where I couldn't find it. They're pretending to be me. People think they're actually talking to me. Somebody's got pictures of my kids. That really freaked me out.
Facebook spoofing gives cons access to your personal life and hopefully
personal finances. Swindlers want to fool you and your friends. Conversations start casual, then turn to money. And they latched onto that.
Can you send it to me now? I really need money.
Hayes' bogus account messaged her friend saying she won a Facebook prize. She wanted to share the money. A real friend played along with the crook, saying she owed her. The con welcomed the opportunity.
Can you get it sent through via MoneyGram?
Who knows why she was targeted?
I ain't special. I'm a stay-at-home mom. You know, like, why would you want to pretend to be me?
And we have no idea who made this bogus account. It was shut down, thankfully. If this happens to you, notify Facebook immediately. It's in your settings. Alert your friends. Hayes wrote on her wall and tagged her friends about this scammer. And finally, question any Facebook message conversation that pressures you to give money. We got this story from a tip. Do you have a scam tip? Send us an email, contact@ky3.com.